7th November 2023 Morning Murli Shanti BapDada Madhupan. Sweet children, be cautious and pay full attention to the study. Don't think that you have a direct connection with shivbaba. Even to say this is a body consciousness. Question: why can Bharat be called an imperishable pilgrimage place? Answer: because Bharat is the birthplace of the Father. It is an imperishable land. In the golden and silver ages, the living deities rule in the imperishable land. At that time, Bharat is called Shivalaya. Then, on the path of devotion, they make non-living images and worship them. They even make many Shivalayas, means Shiv temples, and so it is a pilgrimage place at that time too, and this is why Bharat can be called an imperishable pilgrimage place. Song: O traveller of the night, do not become weary. The destination of dawn is not far off. Om Shanti. O traveller of the nights, who is cautioning you not to become weary. Shivbaba says this: some children are such that they think that Shivbaba is their everything because they have a connection with him alone. However, he also only speaks through the mouth of Brahma, does he not? Some think that Shivbaba is inspiring them directly, but it is wrong to think about that. Shivbaba would surely give teachings through Brahma. He explains to you, children, don't become worried. Although you have a connection with Shivbaba, Shivbaba says, Man Manabhav. Brahma also says, Man Manabhav. Even the Brahma Kumaris and Kumaris say, Man Manabhav. However, a mouth is needed in order for a caution to be given. Some children think that their connection is with that one. However, he would give directions through Brahma. Would he not? If you continue to receive directions, etc., from him directly, why would he need to come here? There are some children who have such thoughts as, since Shivbaba can speak through the mouth of Brahma, he can also speak through my mouth. However, you cannot have a connection with him without Brahma. Some sulk with Brahma and the Brahma Kumaris and Kumaris and then begin to say such things. We have to have yoga with Shivbaba alone. In order to give his children teachings and to caution us, the father has to say something. The father says, you don't come to class on time. Who said this? Both Shivbaba and BapDada said it. The body of both is one. So they say be cautious and pay full attention to the study. The highest and high Father is teaching you. First of all, you have to praise Shivbaba. His praise is very important. His praise is infinite. The words of his praise are very good, but you children sometimes forget them. You should churn the ocean of knowledge and write the full praise of Shivbaba, who would be called the new man. In fact, the heavenly new man is Sri Krishna. However, the Tapnat of the Brahmins of this time is remembered. Children are created and so they are given teachings. If Lakshmi and Narayan are called the new man, there is no need to give them teachings. So who is the new man? These matters have to be understood and explained. That Father is the Almighty Authority, the World Almighty. You forget to write the words World Almighty in the Father's praise. Bharat is also praised as being an imperishable pilgrimage place. How is this? Since pilgrimage places take place on the path of devotion, how can Bharat be called an imperishable pilgrimage place? How is it an imperishable pilgrimage place? Can we call it a pilgrimage place in the Golden Age? If we say that it is an imperishable pilgrimage place, how is it that this has to be clearly explained? Yes, it is a pilgrimage place in the Golden and Silver Ages, and also in the Copper and Iron Ages. Since you call it imperishable, you have to prove its existence in all four ages. Pilgrimages, etc., begin to take place in the Copper Age. Then we can write that Bharat is an imperishable pilgrimage place. Even in the Golden and Silver Ages, it is a pilgrimage place where the living deities reside. Here there are non-living pilgrimage, whereas when it is Shivalaya, it is a true living pilgrimage place. Only the Father sits and explains all of those things here. Bharat is an imperishable land. All the rest are destroyed. No human beings know those things. The purified Father comes here. Those whom he makes into pure deities then go and reside in that Shivalaya. Here people have to go to Badrinath and Amarnath, etc. Their Bharat itself is the pilgrimage place. It isn't that Shivbaba exists there. Shivbaba is here now. All of his praise is of this time. Thus is Shivbaba's birthplace. So it is also the birthplace of Brahma. It cannot be called the birthplace of Shankar. There is no need for him to come here. He has become the instrument for destruction. Vishnu comes and he rules and sustains the kingdom through his dual form. They have shown a couple as the dual form of Vishnu. Thus means Vishnu is his image. He exists in the Golden Age. So we have to sing praise of the one Father. He is also our Savior. Those people call the founders of religions their saviors. They call Christ and Buddha, etc., their saviors. The belief that they come to establish peace. However, they don't bring any peace. They don't liberate anyone from sorrow. They have to establish their own religions. Those of their own religions begins to follow them down. The word savior is very good. This word should definitely also be used. When these pictures are shown abroad, they will be printed in all languages. Those people sing so much praise of the Pope, etc. They sing so much praise of the President, etc. when he dies. The greater the person is, the more praise there is of him. However, at this time, all have become the same. They say that God is omnipresent. By saying that they themselves are the Father, all souls insult the Father. Worldly children wouldn't say that they are their Father. Yes, when they create their own creation, they become fathers. That is possible. Here the Father of all of us souls is the one. We cannot become his Father. He cannot be called the child. Yes, it is a playful game in this knowledge when we say that we make Shivbaba our child. Be here. Scarcely a few people who can understand these things will understand them. They make child shift their hair and surrender themselves to him. Children surrender themselves to Shivbaba. This exchange takes place. There is so much importance given to an inheritance. The Father says, whatever you have, including your body, make me be heir of it all. However, it is difficult for your body consciousness to break. Only when you have the faith that your souls and you remember the Father can your body consciousness break. It requires a lot of effort for you to become soul conscious. We souls are imperishable. We begin to consider ourselves to be bodies. It now requires effort for us to begin to consider ourselves to be souls once again. The biggest of all illnesses is body consciousness. The sins of those who don't consider themselves to be souls and who do not remember the Father are not cut away. The Father explains, if you study well, you will become a Lord. You have to follow Srimad, otherwise it will be impossible for you to climb into the heart of Sri Sri. Only when you climb into his heart can you then sit on the throne. You have to become very merciful. People are very unhappy. They are very wealthy to look at. Look how much regard the Pope receives. The Father says, I am so egoless. Those people would not tell you not to spend so much money on their welcome. Wherever Baba goes, he writes to them in advance, you mustn't have any type of splendor. Not everyone must come to the station because I am incognito. There is even no need to do that. No one knows who that one is. You would say that you are receiving the inheritance of the new world from shivbaba. There are the pictures. We are also becoming like those deities. Shivbaba is giving us the inheritance through Brahma, and this is why we praise shivbaba as Lord. Our aim and objective is so clear. He is the one who gives. He teaches us through Brahma. You have to explain using the pictures. So many images of Shiv have been created. The Father comes and makes you pure from impure and takes everyone into liberation and liberation in life. This is very clear in the pictures. Therefore, Baba emphasizes that you should give them to everyone so that they can take them and study them. When they take things from here, they use them to decorate their places there. This is something very good. Curtain material is very useful. These pictures contain to have corrections made to them. The word Savior is also necessary. No one else is the Savior or the purifier. Although pure souls come down, they don't make anyone pure. The souls of their religion have to come down and play their parts. These are points that only the sensible children will imbibe. When you don't follow Srimad fully, you are unable to study and then you fail. One's manners, too, are noted down at schools. What is thus one's behavior like? All the vices come due to body consciousness. Then no dharana is able to take place. The Father only loves obedient children. You have to make a lot of effort. Whenever you explain to anyone, first of all, tell them the Father's praise and how you receive the inheritance from the Father. You have to write the Father's full praise. You cannot change the pictures, but you have to write the full teachings. The Father's praise is separate. Krishna received his inheritance from the Father, and so his praise is separate. Because of not knowing the Father, they don't understand that Bharat is the greatest pilgrimage place. You have to tell them and prove that Bharat is an imperishable pilgrimage place. When your children sit and explain those things, people will be amazed when they hear them. Bharat was like a diamond, so who made it like a shell? A lot of explanation and churning of the ocean of knowledge are required. Baba instantly tells you, thus correction should be made and thus. Your children don't show it to Baba. But Baba wants those corrections made. There was an engineer who couldn't understand why a machine was spoiled, and then his assistant engineer sat and showed him that by something being done, the machine would be all right. Then the machine truly did begin to work, and that engineer became very pleased. He said that that person should be given a prize. So his salary was increased. The Father also says, you do this accurately, and I will praise you. Just as when Sanjay, means Jagdish, sometimes brings out good points, Baba is pleased. Children should be interested in doing service. Those exhibitions and melas all content to take place. Wherever there is anyone's exhibitions, he would also put up this exhibition. Here, let the foreheads of your intellects open up completely. You should give everyone happiness. Those who study at school are number-wise. If they don't study, their manners remain bad. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, BapDada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Essence for the dharana. First point, you mustn't sulk with anyone and thereby stop studying. Renounce body consciousness and have mercy for yourselves. Become egoless, the same as the Father. Second point, imbibe good manners. Give everyone happiness. Remain obedient. Blessing, may you be a conqueror of attachment and an embodiment of remembrance who puts a full stop in a second with the power to pack up. Explanation, the question in the final paper at the end will be of putting a full stop in a second. Do not remember anything else, just the Father and I and nothing else. In a second belong to the one Father and none other. It takes time even to have this thought, but you have to be stable in that awareness and not shake at all. When you do not have any questions of why or what, you can then become a conqueror of attachment and an embodiment of remembrance. So, practice expanding when you want and pack up when you want. Make sure your break is powerful. Slogan, those who have no arrogance in their self-respect are constantly humble. Om Shanti.